Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades. Now, we're gonna keep around the palm blossom a little bit longer. We're playing with Gilgamesh in here. But I think we haven't seen Thanatos being used against Hades yet, so let's actually see how that will all shape together. Hopefully Hades has something sassy to say to Thanatos, or the other way around. I would appreciate both.
Time to fix up these fists.
I gotta say I'm not a particularly bad fan of this selection. We take the Breaching Cross because it is bound to be the most useful of all the things being offered there. At least for a little while. And if we see an anvil later into the game, I would not be opposed to letting go of this hammer boon just for that.
You should have listened.
No, thanks for the darkness. Aphrodite and Demeter. Let's go for Aphrodite in here. Go for Aphrodite in here, see if we can get some nice weakening effect. I think that would be pretty cool to have on this weapon. Just because of that making us a bit more tanky, thus making us able to be more reckless.
Now, little godling. And how about you take this from me as well?
Now that I can do. Make us a bit more reckless in our playing efforts. And you know, I think it's only fitting to get it in the special as well. Then we go for... Let's go for the palm. Put it on our special. And see until for something good and great to come our way. But yeah, you know, use your special. You deal extra damage against the enemies, get a debuff. You may as well make them deal less damage when you already make them deal more damage. It's just mitigating that extra damage you give them. And here's me hoping that we will get some kind of hammer that makes the dash up a bit easier to use. Because I feel like it's kind of easy to just flat out miss with it. That's one of the reasons why I really rush kick together with it. Just because that makes it a bit more consistent to use. Not everyone likes that, for reasons I can understand. Rush kick, after all, is a very peculiar boon that can sometimes end up putting you into positions that you do not particularly enjoy being at. Look at that, we actually put that extra damage against armored enemies to good use there. And then we just put him into the trash right where he belongs. There's a key, there's Aphrodite again too. That lure will certainly not do much for us. Let's see what Aphrodite has. Oh, more these armored fellas. Again, not minding that one bit. Not minding armored enemies at all today, because we have just the right tool for the job.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And the message contains even more extra damage. Sure, it's only 10%, but it's better to have it than not. Now, usually the first shop has 2 god boons. We can only afford one of them, sadly.
Ahead, I guess.
And you know, I don't mind if that one boon is actually Artemis's. Gotta say, I'm not particularly whelmed about the selection in here. Do we take the Artemis 8? I don't know. I'm not really interested in any of these too much in here. Let's just take the attack and move on. Just take the attack, move on. Maybe we can get her dual boon out of this. If yes, great. If not, so be it. Oh, I hate Sneak. I hate you, Sneak. And yeah, as you can see, there's no reason to even use our special against him all that much, because he's just going to... Wow, that crit was good. He's just gonna cleans it off every time. Now there's Sartran, at least that came to fruition really quick. Let's go for the money. So we actually got a pretty cool thing going on here for the moment. What we are gonna be able to do now is use our rending attack. Put all the debuffs on our enemies, and then we just slice them down with the fiercest crits we have ever experienced. It's gonna be nice, I guess. There's a lot of numbskulls in here. There's not a lot of numbskulls in here anymore. We fight for this money, then we go for chaos, and I'm very happy to have gotten that extra level on Sweet Surrender. It's 4% extra damage on everything we do and represent. Out of the selection we had at hand here, I think that was probably the best we were able to hope for. And 133 coins, also pretty nice.
I can take it.
How great will it be to see a Chaos Fish in here? How great would that be? There's no Chaos Fish, also no Nyx, that's peculiar.
You stand before me, son of Hades.
So I do. Are you gonna make it worth my while, though? I think that's a reroll.
How about a different set of choices?
I think... You know, we actually do use our dash strike, at least against armored enemies. We may as well make it a bit stronger. It's not the best, but it will do. Now, against these jokers... What really? I just... Oh, okay, I was about to say. I just picked up the KOS boon. I already forgotten what the punishment would be. It's Inferno Bombs. It's Inferno Bombs, and I'm not a big fan. But we actually got quite a bit of lavish out of our Ruthless Reflex over here. Like there and there again. So good, man. If it works out for you, it's so good. Ooh, of course. More enhancements to our weakening effects, more stuff that makes us crit even more often and harder. Of course. Starlight died because she's more annoying, though.
Your heart was true.
Life affirmation. We haven't seen a single center art yet, so that's a yes coming from me.
Good shot there, Zagreus. I guess you got me. Now why don't you go take a shot at this?
I can.
No hard feelings.
I can do that. Now all these enemies are gonna be fully armored, so we are having a gold experience just slashing through their armor while also getting hit silly. Ooh, we actually got hit quite harsh there. Of course, that can't stand. That cannot stand at all. Get me out of here. Don't get hit by those thingamajigs. Trigger some traps. That was good. More bombs on the ground. More zones that we need to avoid. I have to try a bit harder to not get hit here for a small moment. Like that was close. Oh, really? All the traps were missing you? That's not cool.
You know what? I decided not to kill you, Zagreus. No sport in cornered prey, so here, get on with it.
Alright, I would not say I'm cornered. I mean, I have, what, 5 HP? Come on. I'm fine. I'm super fine. You could go a little bit harder. And I would still be standing. Hermes and Zeus together. Let me think. Hermes and Zeus together. We are just gonna buy both. I don't care about my HP at this point all that much. Let's see.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, great evasion. Even more dodge chance. Usually I'm all about that hyper sprint lifestyle and quick recovery, of course, but we already have 50% dodge chance. And this is epic, so I want it. And Zeus over here, Zeus over here. Could give us this Wrath effect for all I know. Let's take it. Haven't had a Zeus Wrath effect, I think, for the entirety of this update, actually.
Hope I didn't keep
Maybe
you
once or
waiting,
twice.
Ready, sister. Nice gloves there, Zagreus. Think you can take me up close with those things? Well within striking distance of my whip.
Oh, that's just how both you and I love it, isn't it?
Not wearing them for fashion's sake here, Meg. You won't mind if I give you my best shot with Malphon here, will you?
I'd mind if you didn't. Want to get your hands dirty? Fine. Let's see it.
No, I am going to let you see. I mean, we have seen it already a couple of times. But who would I be if I were to not indulge you any more than this? Oh, no. That's bad, that's bad. We're fine. Oh, I hate that attack of you, Persephone. We're gonna lose it at the fancy. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't think so.
I'll get you yet.
Yeah, even with the weakening effect, man, that extra damage we get from everything. Oh my god, that crit. It's noticeable. Ooh, be safe here, be safe here. It's dark. And use our Wrath for the finishing touches. You know, let's also summon... Let's not summon Thanatos. I wanted to summon him just to see what he would say, because I haven't had that in a hot while. Well, not today then. Maybe next time. Chaos Curse has been lifted, no more Inferno Bombs too. Give me the heal, and there's a Chaos Gate.
Keep going.
I'm kind of interested in getting that, but we don't have the money for it. We could sell off one of our boons over here. If I were to sell off the Zeus aid just for that, it would be so silly, because effectively it would have lost me 10 coins. You know what? No, we leave it all to the side. Oh, you know what? Even no, we just pick the coin
All
purse.
set.
We can do that after all. And we leave that behind. Let's see if Chaos is going to provide us an even more nice curse than that. The extra dash strike damage, at least against armored enemies, will be huge. But it's probably not something I am... There's a Chaos Ghost regardless! That's good, that's very good. There would have also been a Centaur Heart, which I would have liked to get, but for the moment, we go with Chaos.
In the name of Hades.
Now, there's strong attacks. I think I will attempt one reroll in here.
I'd like to see more options.
More options, and you know what? A huge chunk of HP is good enough for me.
A worthy trade-off.
There's Hermes again. What am I not allowed to do? Special? Yeah, it has to be special, right? Yeah, specials. Alright, that's fine. As you can see, we are going to get along just nice here, just like that. Going to slap all the armor away from them without a problem, and there's one room down.
Come on now, boss. Let's get you moving here.
Sounds good to me. I think... Oh yeah, the greatest reflex. Greatest reflex, always a blessing to have. Could go for the palms down there. Could also go for the shop, but we can't afford anything in the shop, so we get this Centaur Heart. Hopefully with some more good shopping opportunities coming our way sooner rather than later. Oh, you got me good. You got me very good. And you're not supposed to run away from me when I bust your armor right open. So rude. You think? I'm not that convinced just yet. It was actually the last of them. Good.
Better.
And in here, in here. Another Chaos Gate. You're not sure. I'm game. I am game. Let's go. One more Chaos Gate. What could possibly go wrong? Dionysus offering. Dionysus offering. And you know what? In this room...
Steady now.
Should be set Chaos Gate for us. Yeah, there it is. That's all I wanted to see. Yeah, you see how we are shredding the armor. It's crazy and I love it. And there they go.
You got this, man. I so believe in you. It's almost like the Greeks believe in me, and they believe in me an awful lot, you know.
Rightfully so. Ah, the Pyramid Vintage. Let's go.
That's good.
One of my absolute favorite boons. One of the best boons in the game, in my book. Now.
I'm back here.
Chaos. There's a fish. There's a chaos fish. There's a chaos fish. Can we do it right now? We can. Alright. Laser focus. Putting my control out of my hand. We need the Void's Gate. We need the Void's Gate. There it is.
Come on up. It's a Marty.
God damn it.
Outsmarted it.
Ah, I have not outsmarted it, Chaos. God damn it. God damn it all. Sure, I take more HP though. Although the extra attack damage would have also been nice there. God damn it. Oh, man. I'm always extra tense when it comes to Chaos, and I feel like that extra tenseness is actually ruining me many times over. God damn it. That's actually one of the most probably time-consuming things that we still need in this game. Just that one last Void's Gate. Well.
Chaos is transformed.
No point in fretting over it. We will get there eventually. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully something good. That sounds like a shop. It is the shop. Zeus again.
I'll pay for that.
With the Smoldering Air or the Jolted. I think we take the Smoldering Air. One of my favorite duo boons. We're gonna be able to use our Zeus Wrath effect all the time. Which is always very, very good. And you know what? In this fight, our attacks are going to shine bright like a diamond. Remember, almost everybody in here is going to be fully armored. The dodge chance, man, is huge. And you know what? I just had a thought. If Hermes is going to give us his dodge chance for using Wrath effects, we should be having a perfect dodge chance. Is that right? That should be right, right? I think so. We will see. We will see about that. By the way, our attacks are actually critting pretty nicely right now. Not the dash attacks necessarily. Those are only great against armored enemies, for the most part. But when you see those crits happen, they are noticeable. They are highly noticeable. Alright, now for the Learning Head, the big one. By the way, we have gotten so much HP out of Chaos, with still more to come after this. Our HP cravings are set forever now.
Till you reconstitute again.
Actually, no, we still need to do one more fight, I guess. But we'll get there. Now it is done.
Master Chaos has evolved.
Now it is done. 320.
Just as we were finishing cleaning up Elysium.
Scuttler sadly not gonna do anything for us. What do we do next? What do we do next? We have Aphrodite, we have Artemis, we got Zeus. We could get more of Zeus, I guess, but I'm not that interested in all that. Is there any interesting duo when we could still get with what we have right now? I don't think there is. I think we actually already got all the duo wounds that are open to us right now. Zeus, Artemis, we sadly can't get because Lightning Rod only pops up if you have cast stones that can actually drop on the ground. So that all being said, and then let's grab Aphrodite. Just making our weakening effect a bit better, a bit more stable.
Get out of this damn heat.
And earn a lot of money because we don't have a lot of that. We have entered, I think, in total 3 Chaos Gates thus far on this run. What that has done for us is given us a lot of HP. We do not have a lot of money in our hands because we were not doing that much fighting in here. The hammer will come back, so let's start with Aphrodite over here. Making her weakening effect even better to the point where it just basically nullifies the damage buff we give to enemies. That would be great.
Come face Malphon and me.
There you go. Yeah, the crits are nice-ish. The crits are okay. Fairly okay. Could be better. Could be much worse. Don't run away from me, because I have more dashes than you. I can outrun you every day of the week. And one other thing I noticed earlier, I don't think I've talked about it yet, the Zeus Wrath effect. They nerfed the damage on it again.
All set.
And now there is Unhealthy Fixation. Unhealthy Fixation is interesting, but we don't use our weakening effect often enough for that to be worth it. But an empty inside, basically making our weakening effect last forever, that's good. That's great. More HP, let's go for Dionysus. One thing that's decent about it is that there is next to no difference now between ranks. Or rarities, rather. Rarity rank common, if memory serves, should have been 50 damage. And now the epic rarity is sitting pretty at 60. It's not much. It's really not much. Not much of a difference, that is. The damage... Well, it's no Poseidon or Dionysus or Demeter Wrath effect, but it's still doing the jobs just fine. Let's take a Drunken Dash in here. Mostly because I want to have a stable second debuff.
Oh, I'm rich.
And we leave that one behind for the moment. Because we are getting closer to a shop and I want to have enough money for making that work for us. Hey there. Don't mind me just maiming all of you jokers. Oh, he got crit by the trap. That's always so satisfying to see. Only happens if you got the marked on them when the explosion goes off. But I'll leave that, but it doesn't make me happy. Actually, no, there's more ways in which you can accomplish that. For example, the Artemis Dionysus duo boon makes targets more likely to be crit, depending on how many stacks of poison they have. So get that, put some poison stacks on the enemies, and then it can get an explosion, have a crit as well. Sure. Stronger Zeus Ape at 20 points, that's nice. Let's go in here. Let's go in here and see Aphrodite again.
Cheers, mate.
With the different League of the Broken Resolve. I like both. I really do like both. I think we take a different league here. There's HP, there is Artemis. Actually, now that we have the Drunken Dash, we are able to get her Duo Boon with him.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
The Duo Boon with
Thanatos, I got you.
Dionysus for even more of a crit chance, which would be lovely. And Thanatos finished the job off just nicely there.
Farewell for now.
Now let's see.
Keep a sharp eye out there, won't you?
Now that I can do. Anything nice?
Offering in exchange.
I'm not particularly overwhelmed over here. I don't think we need the Hyper because we already have enough damage against armored enemies.
Right now.
Not interested in the support fire in here. True shot. Let's take it just so that the cast slot is filled out.
Come to me, fishies.
Let's see this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you are.
I got one. Caught me a calf.
No perfect catch again. Maybe my reflexes are a bit slow today. I am very exhausted, so you know, let's chalk it up to that. Let's chalk it up to exhaustion. Seems to be a pretty fair guesstimation. But that's... Oh, we got a good crit on him there. That's lovely. That's perfect. He got a hit on me, but that's not so problematic. We're looking vastly different from that time early onto the run, where it seemed like we were just being squishy forever. No, no, no. Right now, we are going to last for a lifetime. You need to go, though. Otherwise, these guys are going to last for a lifetime. I am not having that. There we go. Extra monies. There's a blood pool, which we will not play. Even more HP. That's what... 40? Almost 40, I think. 39 probably, something along those lines. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Maybe we can go all the way to over 400, maybe even 500 if the stars align. Not that I really need that much HP, but you know, it's always better to have than to not have. At least that's my hot take on that matter. And these enemies apparently never stop spawning. There's Dionysus again. There's Patroclus for a free Death Defiance. But I'm actually more interested in seeing these two together here. I know I'm not usually one to scoff at a free Death Defiance, but here we are. We start with Aphrodite.
How thoughtful.
And Broken Resolve, making us even more tanky. Let's go.
Oh man, that was definitely not a thing to do. I mean, are we best mates or not? You think on that while I do this.
I think one of the last times where we played with Gilgamesh, we ended up being very tanky as well. And I do not mind repeating that in here. It's not even that I was looking forward to actively for this. It just happened. And God knows I will not complain about that. I like being tanky. I'll live for being tanky.
I just can't stay mad about you, Zag. And to be honest, why, I wasn't that mad to begin with. I just thought I'd shake your branches up a bit.
Well, consider my branches being shaken. We take the bad influence or the peer pressure. I like them both, but I think we go with the bad influence in here. There's gems in there. Let's check this one first, though. There's a Kiss of Sticks. Immediately feeling completely justified for not having gone to Patroclus there. That's not going to do anything for us, though. And the Ethernet is not going to do much for us, but it's cheap. We're not going to go into the shop here because we don't have enough money, but there's Aphrodite waiting for us regardless. I will not leave it those alone. It would be funny if Hades would be like, okay, you know what, son, I do appreciate you trying to help us make the Underworld a better place by escaping over and over again. Can you please lay it low on the stealing from our troves? Then the Zagreus is like, no, but you could increase the security on them.
That's that.
That would be a good retort. The funny thing about the chest is that the security on them has actually lowered over time.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Like back when I started playing, you actually needed to spend a key in order to open them. Or rather, you had to spend multiple keys depending on how many contents were in there. Like, you had chests that had 100 coins, 200 coins, 300 coins.
These two.
And depending on the tier, you needed more keys for them.
More words with this one, King. Let's fight.
Let's do that. That was a pretty nifty system, and it was also kind of nice to just constantly have a usage for keys. But I think it's actually better that we do not need them anymore. He's striking me like crazy.
Your presence is a stain upon Elysium.
Your face is a stain upon Elysium. He's actually a very good looking man. I can't be too misforgiven about that. Okay. The damage we deal to him is good. He's spinning. That means I leave. Got another maiming effect on him. That should pop him. That should pop him. It didn't pop him, though. And I do take offense to that. You need to be popped, man. Nah. Here's gonna be Thanatos' golden opportunity, by the way. There you go. Ooh! Pop him! Pop him! Pop him! There you go. I did not want to get any more damage out of that situation. Ooh, it's good. Now dodge chance did a lot for us there, by the way.
You really think you can
It did an awful lot for us. There's even more HP. Let's go.
What gave you that idea?
We are going to leave all of these behind. We are going to increase our HP even more. 438, still more to come. We're going to keep all of these boons around, and then we leave for sticks. Yeah, in terms of HP, man, this run has been blessed. And we have that huge damage mitigation all on top of that. We are fine on this run, man. We are fine.
Outside than it is in here.
Our damage is not the highest it could have ever been, though. But that's okay. There's Hermes again. I'm very interested in seeing him. Zeus and Ares again. There's a big HP upgrade, too. It's hilarious. Alright, let's see how this is all going to end in here. Kill them all. Kill them softly. Ooh. Took some poison damage there. Did not care. There's a big one. Let's take care of him first and foremost. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. More rats. The Ethernet is doing work here because we can actually start a room fairly early with Zeus's Wrath effect, which is always a blessing.
It's no use.
Oh, there's money. I want that. There's a lot of money that needs to be spent on this floor, and I want to do a huge amount of spending. He is maimed. He is destroyed. He tried to blast me to pieces. He failed.
Can't do that.
Now, let's see. These guys. I was kind of hoping for a mini-boss fight, just so I would feel justified in using Thanatos again. He did a pretty nice finishing touch on Theseus and the Minotaur earlier. There's... Oh, there! Where did you come from? Never saw you coming. Never, ever saw you coming. That could have hit me. Drink up. And slice him down to size. Okay, there's enough lasers. There is enough lasers for a day or two. Pop this, drink that, and end them all. Dying Lament, by the way, is doing pretty nice things for us here as well. Now, our second hammer. Colossal Knuckle, making us even more sturdy. I take it. I will take it. And even more HP, some special extra damage. I kind of want to, but I also want to keep my money together for the boons to come our way.
I'm back.
I'm actually mostly interested in Hermes' boon there. Just on account of me wanting to see if we can finagle even more dodge chance out of him. When we combine all of what we already have together with the effect that gives us dodge chance for evading, for using our Wrath effect. Good stuff. Dying Lament again, just being a perfect exterminator. Come on, give me a big crit. There was no big crit there. There was a decent one. Was not the one I was looking for, though. It's a pretty peculiar design choice that they decided to make the maiming only happen on the dash uppers of all the things. What? How? He was in the circle. Oh, Thanatos, you came, showed up being useless, and then you left again. That's not cool. That's not bueno. Get him out. And he's dead. Oh, Thanatos, you goof. 509 HP, by the way. Thanatos, you goof. Let's see if we can get a stone wall in here at the very least. A stone wall would be nice. Come on. There you are.
There.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a single perfect catch today.
Something I
Not a
can
single
use.
perfect catch today. I do not take kindly to that. Let's go for the money because we need
this
it. I am not interested in Zeus, by the way. But I feel like these other things have more interesting implications. And who knows, maybe the game is actually going to force a full completion on us in here. If it does, so be it. I will not feel bad at all about getting some more extras. The clock is looking absolutely tame to me too. So yeah, bring it on. Bring it all. Some more of these jokers, not a fan. And we are done.
Look at all that coin.
Look at all that coin, we need it. We're still not done, huh? Not even with finding the Satya sect, just not even finding the end of this hallway. Some of these hallways, man, they feel very, very long. I will leave all that behind. Keep moving. There we go. Enough money for Hermes' boon. We do not have enough money for Hermes' boon. We are lacking exactly 1 coin. Are you kidding me, game? We are lacking exactly 1 coin. It's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Okay, fine. Let's see Zeus then. Let us see Zeus then. And hope for the best. Damage was looking nice there. I just want to see if we can get that dodge chance all the way to 100% after perfect dash. That's not too much to ask, right? That is not too much to ask. Hello, hello. Maimed them both. Getting our extra damage off the dream. Any boon we want to sell? I don't think there is. We could probably make an argument for empty inside. Because we are mostly gonna fight against Hades, but no. No point. And I do like empty inside. It's a nice one. Just makes your entire game plan all the more convenient, you know? It's just one of those boons that are always just very convenient to have in my book. Putting a debuff on the enemy that lasts for 13 seconds. Even for 8 seconds, we just go of common rarity. How could you not love that? 726 is nice-ish. And we are just swiping 3 of them at the same time, left and right, and I love it. Boom. Ooh! That could have fit. Very happy that it didn't, but it could have. And we have to remember to use Thanatos against Hades in the next fight. I think the best point in the fight to do that is probably gonna be when he's trying to heal himself, because when he does, he stands in one place for a fairly long time.
Come do that.
And, thank you.
Your dear mother, Persephone, is a shrewd woman, Zagreus. More than an equal to your mighty father. I'm pleased to know you've made amends with her and taken new responsibilities within your house. Naturally, I'll continue to pitch in. And I hope that we'll meet again someday. I
am fairly sure we will. You know what they say, there's no escape, but also... Belonging strength is very, very good. But I kind of feel lightning reflex could have also been nice. Double strike, of course. Now we take belonging strength.
Electric.
There's no escaping from family, right? That's what they say.
Before I go.
Hyper sprint. Quick fail for even more artifacts. Hilarious. But no, I think we take the hyper sprint in here. Hyper sprint. Quick fail could be very, very nice though. Choices, choices, choices. Let's take the hyper sprint. And you know what, I'm gonna do one more hallway. We might as well go all the way. Maybe we'll get enough money to buy... Well, we will get enough money to buy at least one of their boons. Zeus and Athena were still left there. Maybe we can even buy another one. But yeah, we're gonna use Thanatos either when he's trying to heal himself or when he is using his laser attacks. Those would be the best opportunities for Thanatos, I guess. Gonna pop him for quite a sizable amount of damage. Not as much, because the friends are actually not hitting harder. Thanks to British stats apparently not doing anything with them anymore. At least that's what I have observed with some of the others before. Mostly with Sisyphus. For better or worse. No, it's mostly for the worse in that case, sadly. There you go. There's one more of them there. Come on out of that place. Thank you. Down he goes. Ooh, I do not want to stand in that cloud. I do not want to stand in that cloud. That cloud is hurtful. Of the highest order. He's dead. Didn't even need to use my cast there. I saw that dart flying my way. Let me know that I do not appreciate that. How hilarious would it be if I were to just try to get that extra money for some kind of extra god boon, and then it just turns out to be bad? How hilarious would that be? It would be very hilarious. I don't think we really need another reroll on here, but no, we just take the stronger specials here.
Stronger still.
Is there more money lying around in here? Sadly not. If we would have had 43 more coins, we could have gotten both boons. But so be it. Let's get Zeus, because I would love to get Jolted in here.
What about these?
Yes, Jolted. Common rarity, don't care. Let's go.
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
Of course he does, because he's a good boy. He is a very good boy. He's the bestest boy of all times.
I owe you one, boy. I'm out.
And apparently, man, the gods, just judging from what they can tell us, apparently Persephone is still up there on Olympus. She has to come back. She absolutely has to come back. Now, how's this fight gonna go?
Already here? Seems our underworld still has many failings I shall have to deal with after this.
Yeah, but first you have to deal with me. Good luck in doing so. Maimed him. And yeah, we are dealing the damage just fine. Or taking the damage just fine, rather. And yeah, we haven't gotten the extra dodge chance out of Hermes, because what he offered instead was still very, very good. We were critting for over 1,000 damage there. I love it. Maimed you, dodged you. The jolted effect. We were hitting you for 900 something there. Not quite sure what it was, but I do not mind. Oh, we dodged the shockwave. My god, dodges are so nice. There's one more of this guy. That did tickle a little bit. That also tickled a little bit. There you all go. That was a very, very pleasant first phase.
Come on and die.
I will come, but I will not die. Not like this, and not today. Come on, do something that allows me to bring Thanatos into the mix. More spins. Oh man, this is hilarious. Okay, now.
I must assist him, Lord.
Distracting Thanatos from his duties, I see.
Yes! It's what I love to do most. Oop. Perfect. Oh yeah. Yeah! Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Put your layers into me. See how much I care, Hades.
Zagreus.
That's me, I'm Zagreus. Oh man, all those hits we took, and look at how little damage it actually did to us. Hilarious. Yeah man, being tanky, even though we give him damage buffs, is great. Being struck by a bloodstone, maybe now he's going to do some actual hurting. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just tanking and spanking you like crazy now. There you go, you got one Death Defiance out of me. Are you feeling good about yourself now? There's the maim effect, he's healing again. It's fine, because we are slapping him still. Slapping him silly. Come on. If you keep this up, maybe you will get another Death Defiance out of me. Or not.
How did you accomplish this?
Well, what can I say? I'm just feeling very, very vigorous today. 500 HP, you can just tank and spank him. Well, it's not only the HP though. Again, man, we had a couple of sturdy effects. Minotaurs, Toughness, we even got a title for this much HP. That's great. But yeah, we got a lot of HP, we got a lot of sturdy effects in here for dashing, I think for just attacking regularly as well. A super strong weakening effect.
The carefree running underworld prince runs headlong into a thick and deadly wall of stone, painted to look like the way out.
I hope it hurt. Because if it hurts, you will learn the lesson, hopefully, one of these days. Ah, that was a run for the soul. If you guys have ever seen me play basically any kind of game, I love being borderline immortal. I just love it. It fills my heart with deep levels of happiness.
Tell me in brief, boy, our own upon Olympus, are they continuing to aid you as expected?
They do.
Still showing up and lending their support. I think some of them are a little disappointed I'm not planning to come join them, though I think they understand now that they owe the underworld a debt. We all have to do our part looking after the mortals, whether alive or dead.
Indeed. I half expected they would disappoint. Abandon you to toil on your own. At least thus far, they've honored their commitment then.
They have.
They have.
I gotta say, that is one of the small weaknesses I see... Oh, we need a darkness in here. In the plot of this game. I feel like the idea of Olympus helping out what is happening down in the underworld, that came a little bit out of nowhere. At least to me. It was never really a topic before. On the contrary, you know, we have seen the Olympians actually trying to get in contact with Hades, and he has just never read any letters. You probably know he already immediately always destroyed them. We have seen talk about guys like Thanatos, for example, working together with Hermes and Ares. So there was some kind of partnership still going on, at least to some degree.
Here's the catch of the day.
So that's one of the few weak points in here. But it makes sense from a gaming perspective because, of course, the gods still need to be there in order to help us out. There's nothing interesting in here.
Can't you see we're in the middle of a conversation, Zagreus?
I can, and I wanted to bust right in. I was kind of expecting Deucer to say there's something as well. Guess I was wrong about that. And yeah, Persephone still not here. When is she going to return? When is she going to return to me? Ah, damn it. We're getting closer to the fountain in the East Ring though. And after that, there's only the Deathly team left missing. Slowly but steadily. I always walk over here as well, just because I want to see if Persephone is maybe just now coming back and we are the first one to greet her. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but I do want it to happen soon. Very, very soon. See anyone else in here? Anyone? Still not there? Shame. Achilles not here, Thanatos not here. We haven't seen Thanatos in the last run, aside from summoning him. Ah, well. Let's put some good music and then we're gonna call it an episode.
You would like to hear?
There is.
I'm happy to oblige you.
Thank you, Orphe. You're always a great addition to the ambient.
How's it going, Skelly?
But yeah, that's all for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Had fun, had a good time. We were very sturdy and I love it. And we got a new tile I've never seen before, actually. That's always good as well. Guys, until the next episode, thanks for watching, stay awesome, and take care of yourselves.